Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, Avery LR32 here, bringing you guys some Dueling Network gameplay commentary, and it is from Gage's perspective against me. So, you've probably already seen this gameplay on his channel. It was part of the Gage X Scapegoat versus Avery LR32 series, which is a really fun series. I enjoy it so much. It's just essentially me and Gage playing, whatever kind of deck we feel like playing. It's typically been Goat versus Yada. We've had that on there a few times. This was me playing Dragon Rulers against his Virus deck. We ended up going to 3 games, and it was a lot of fun. I always love playing against him. So this is from his perspective. I don't have from my perspective because, of course, I wasn't recording. But you get to see what I'm running here. Stardust Dragon Assault with Dragon Rulers. I was testing it out. But anyways, it provides a good background for this gameplay because I'm going to be talking about the gaming side of my YouTube channel. So this is going to be a little bit of an update on that, because as you know, back when Call of Duty Black Ops 2 first came out, I was, keeping up with the information, about the Elite program and all that, and the well, not the Elite program, but the Elite website and all that stuff. Posted some gameplays, but it was from a camera in front of my TV, so I'm definitely not doing that this year, this time around, because I am getting the PS4 upon the release date. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to make a video of that and post it on a certain channel that you guys will be familiar with, hopefully very soon. But I don't want to say anything, not make any promises yet. So, we will see. But that is all I can really say about that right now. But why am I bringing up the gaming side of my channel? As you guys know, my channel is part Yu-Gi-Oh, part gaming. Mostly Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. I'm never going to leave Yu-Gi-Oh. This game has done so much for me, as well as gaming. I've grown up being a gamer and all that. I've started out on the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation 1 and kind of just went from there. But am I like a PlayStation or Xbox fanboy? No, I just wanted the PlayStation, honestly. Like, that's just what it was. My uncle asked me for my birthday what I wanted, and I was like, let's get the PS3. And then down the road, I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I got hooked on Call of Duty. And that's helped me a lot with things through my life as well. That sounds a bit weird, I know, but bear with me. But like I said, so has Yu-Gi-Oh, and that doesn't sound weird coming from my channel's perspective and what it's about. But yeah, so anyways, just a few updates. Number one, as I just said, I am getting the PlayStation 4 upon the release. Also, I am getting Call of Duty Ghosts upon the release. I might go to the midnight release for that, and if I do go to the midnight release, expect some just funny videos of me just, acting like an idiot there, just being funny for you guys, and hopefully you guys will get a laugh or two out of that. If I end up getting the PlayStation 4 copy of Call of Duty Ghosts, then I will hopefully have some live commentaries and gameplay from that, because the PS4 can record up to 15 minutes of gameplay. So I'll have to see what I'm going to do about that. And if you guys want to see that, please let me know in the comments below, because my channel is, like I said, also part gaming. I know that my gaming videos typically seem to get more dislikes than they do likes, which it makes no sense, because it's like, I realize that people want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff. I get that. And they've probably also gotten dislikes because, I mean, it's a camera from in front of my TV, and I see now what Gage side decked on me. Dang you, Gage. Why would you side out the Mirror Forces? Oh, that's right, because he was using... What? Wait a minute, his deck wasn't legal. Oh, well. He didn't tell me that, but now I just found out. Surprise, surprise. Oh, well. But in any case, they do typically seem to get more dislikes than likes, and I get that. I really don't mind. People expect me to be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh stuff strictly and not, gaming stuff, which is why I haven't been keeping up with the latest information of Call of Duty Ghosts, just because I figure that those videos would mostly get more dislikes than likes. They might get a good amount of views, but they typically just wouldn't, they just, I don't know, like, people wouldn't enjoy them as much as my other videos would, and then people would be like, oh, you're turning into a gaming channel and you don't even have an HD PVR or an Elgato gaming capture card or whatever. So, I mean, anyways, there's that. But when it is released, I do want to try and do some live commentaries, and it's something different for the channel. I've stated this in the past. It's something different to do. It brings variety to the channel, which I would think that people enjoy. I don't want to be just known as the guy who gives really fast deck profiles and doesn't care about giving his opinion. I think that's what I'm starting to become known for now, is just giving super fast deck profiles and staying on top of events, which is really cool. I don't mind, but um, when people subscribe to me, I want them to know that they're getting information, not just deck profiles, which is typically what my views are made up of. Like, if you go through all my videos, like, my number one most viewed video right now is when Simon He got banned from Nationals, I believe it was, which has almost 10,000 views at the time of making this video. I have not had any video make over 10,000 views, and it's insane. And I don't want to be known as someone who's like spreading rumors or whatever. I mean, of course, I want to get my name out there, but I want it to be in good faith, not in, rumor spreading or drama starting. um, so, anyways, there's that. I've been really trying to post videos. School has just been really busy. As you know, I go to a private Catholic school, so I'm going on I'm a junior or 11th grade, and so I'm going on a retreat tomorrow. At the time you're recording this video, today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, so definitely no videos then. And then I have a test on Thursday, and then Friday, I'll probably have to make up this other test that I'll be missing on Wednesday for my chemistry class, and then Monday is the midnight release for Call of Duty Ghosts, and then I'll most likely be skipping school on Tuesday because I'll just be so tired, so I won't even be able to go to school. I'll just be like, bah, screw this. And then 10 days later, well, on Tuesday anyway, from Tuesday, next Tuesday, 10 days later, the PlayStation 4 will be released, and I will do my unboxing video, which I'm really looking forward to. So, yeah, but besides that, I think that's really all I have to say. I didn't want this to run on for too long. Just about a good 8-minute update video. That's typically what I like to try and have these at, but it seems to never happen. It always ends up being like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever, and then people are like, you say 8 minutes, but it's always more than that. Oh, and as for True Insider, I just wanted to cover that real quick. For my True Insider series, I do want to start that back up. I'm still trying to take topics, and actually, you know what? That's what I want the topic for this to be. If you watched all the way up to this point and you're logged into a YouTube account, leave a comment down below for my longtime subscribers, and for newer people, of course, because I have talked about True Insider in the past in some of my newer videos. Leave a comment down below about what you want me to talk about in True Insider. For those of you who may not know what True Insider is on my channel, True Insider is I got the name from my former team known as Team True Gamers, so that's why it's TRU. True Insider. Meant to give you insight on the game, make you better, help you learn things that you may not have known. I cover everything in the game, from the power creep to possible tech choices that you could be using, decks or cards that I think are going to be good in the upcoming format or upcoming weeks. Talking about sets, Shadow Specters. What is there something in True Insider that you want me to talk about? I want to start making that a weekly series again. I'm not sure what day I want to make it a weekly series, like either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or whatever. But leave me a comment down below if you watched up to this point about what you want to see on True Insider, and I'll be taking suggestions. So it'd be really cool to see what you guys have to say about that. But anyways, I've let this roll on for too long. You see me dropping Red Ox here, and that Eradicator is kicking my ass. This is game 2. He ends up getting me game 2, and then I go on to win game 3. But if you guys want to see the rest of this gameplay, please go to Gage F. Scapegoat's channel. He has all 3 games up and ready if you want to watch them, and we have some good old friendly banter and talk going back and forth, and I think we even talk about a little bit of Call of Duty in this little session here. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, most importantly, subscribe already, and I will see you guys on the PlayStation 4.